Okay, so first what we'll want to do is we'll want to turn on the switch to see what codes we're going to get. So you hear sound, but there's no picture. So you can hear in the back of the TV there's a clicking in the back left side right back here. So it's going to do that 3 times. And then the TV is going to shut off, and then it's going to give you an error. And this light right here is going to go red. So we're gonna wait for it to do that. So as soon as it does go red, we want to see what the error is. So in order to get that, we'll press the input and the menu at the same time. There we go. So it just clicked off. And now you see we have the red lamp button. So now you're going to get a 2-digit code from this one. It's going to blink so many times and then pause and then blink another amount of times. So we'll go ahead and press these 2 together and hold them down until that green light starts to blink. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, space, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I usually let it go for a couple cycles just so I can make sure what the code is telling me. This one is 66. So I'm going to take my nifty little sheet here that shows the error codes. And so 66. Lamp did not turn on at power on sequence. No lamp inserted. Disconnected cable between the ballast and the lamp. Lamp enable goes to DM but not to ballast. So these are what is the most likely cause for that problem. So the way we're going to be able to identify which one of these are most likely is by turning around the TV. So let's go ahead and turn around the TV and take a look. Okay, so now we're looking at the back of the TV here. This is the lamp. This is where the lamp goes. So you have this one screw here that's going to pull this out, and then you can pull the lamp out. Next to it, we can't see because of all of these screws all the way across that hold on this back panel that hide all the electronics here. So from basically this point all the way over here is the optical unit. This is all what shows what's displayed on TV. So this is the lamp, and in front of the lamp, I'll show it to you here in a second, we have the color wheel and then the exhaust fan, which is right here. This is the ballast. So what we want to look at is when we turn on the TV, what is it doing? Is the ballast trying to fire up the lamp? Because if so, then most likely the bulb is what needs to be replaced. So we'll check the bulb, the lighting to see if the ballast is firing. So give me a second while I press the button on the front of the TV. Let's see what we can see here. So it should be right up there where it would be firing. So let it go again one more time. There you go, so that's firing. And now if we look down in here, above the bulb, we should see the bulb also trying to fire. I'm not sure if we can see it from this angle, but this is where we're going to look. So we got one more and then it'll shut off. You can't really see it from this angle. I can see it, but you can't see it from this video. But so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and pull out this screw and remove the old bulb. Okay, so now I have the housing off, unscrewed that screw. Right here is a switch. So if you leave this open, it's going to give you a different error other than that 6.6 error that we got. It's going to give us a 32, and that's going to be the lamp cover is open error. So there's two other screws. Let's see if I can get some light on it here. So you have two other screws right here and right there. That's actually holding the bulb in. And right there is the wires that go from the ballast on the right into the bulb housing itself, or the lamp housing. So let me go ahead and pull this out. I've already unscrewed the screws, so you wouldn't have to watch me do it. So this is the bulb housing. Looking at it, it doesn't look like there's anything wrong other than the fact it doesn't fire. Or it doesn't light up. So, give me a second. Okay, so now looking in here, you see a couple of main things. The color wheel is the thing on the left, and the exhaust fan is the thing on the right. And right there is the little plug where the ballast plugs in. So just so you're oriented with what you're looking at, and that's where the bulb lights in. That's the eyelet where the bulb goes into the other main piece that's right here. So I do have another bulb that I got because I already troubleshot this and realized that that's what the problem was. So I went ahead and got another one. So this is the new bulb. It looks a little bit different from the other one. Well, it doesn't look that much different. The screws are a different size. But other than that, it looks pretty much the same. So we'll just go ahead and slide this in here. You may have to wiggle it a little bit to get it to line up on the electric side. In this case, it went right in. But screws are a little bit smaller, so I'm going to use a little different screwdriver to move them around to get them to go in. And that's what I'll do. So I'm just going to set this here while I take care of that. Okay. And if you're not quite ready to put this cover on because you want to see how it works, there's a little blue switch that I talked about that throws up different errors. You just go ahead and throw this spoon in that slot. It's much easier. You can stick something much larger in there, like a pen or a screwdriver or whatever, when this back plate's off. But since it's on there, we have to find something thin that triggers that. And so what I'll go ahead and do is I'm going to go ahead and turn this on. Now, it shouldn't kick that 32 error, but if it does, then I'll have to deal with that at that time. So give me a second. Now it should just light up. Okay. There you can see the bulb just lit up. It didn't trigger. It didn't do anything other than light the bulb up and get it running. So if we go around to the front, there we go. There we go. So it's kind of, now the picture works. It's not very good quality because we're looking at it from the extreme side. But there you go. So that's how you do it. And now I'll just set this here while I go ahead. I'm going to turn the TV off. And then I'll remove my handy dandy spoon. Wait for the bulb to go out first. Just allow it to go out. You can see down in there that exhaust fan is just spinning away, spinning away. So, there we go. Okay, So now that that's off, I'll just go ahead and put that last screw in place and put the cover back on, and then I can go ahead and watch TV and get everything set up like normal. Okay, so that was essentially changing the lamp on the WD65734 Mitsubishi DLP TV.